the bottom.
So it's like one David against 3 Goliaths.
That is it, and their preparations is top-notch compared to ours.
Okay, we wish them the best all the same, and hope that between now and 52 days' time, when the Women's World Cup will get kick-off, we can get some preparation for these girls, just knock some things into them, and hope that they deliver on the big stage. Let's move to something else very quickly. Let's go to where Nigeria is really doing well and really living up to expectation. Yesterday, it was 10-1 against the host Seychelles. Today, the Super Eagles are running riot. They've beaten Egypt 4-1, 2 wins in 2 games, good enough for us to qualify for the semis. But then, Ivory Coast are struggling. 2-1 against Seychelles that will hammer 10-1. And then look at this one. Ghana losing their 2nd straight game, 5-3 to Morocco. And for me, the upset of the day, Madagascar beating favorites to win this tournament, Senegal, 3-2. Amazing results from day 2 of the African Beach Soccer Championship in Seychelles.
Well, Tony, what that indicates is that you need to prepare very well. You don't rely on your past performance or past glory. You must prove on the day that you are better than your opponent. And before this tournament, even the coach of the Super Eagles said he's apprehensive. He's scared of the profile of Senegal and Cote d'Ivoire. These 2 teams, may stop us from qualifying for the World Cup in Portugal later this year. And from what we have seen, I think Ejo should begin to.
That's the coach of the team.
The coach of the team should begin to get his tactics right. He has won 2 games against the host team Seychelles, then Egypt. So all he needs to do now is to qualify for the final. Then we are in the World Championship. So I think his job is cut out for him. Tomorrow,
the features of the games tomorrow are right there on your screen. We are playing Ivory Coast. That's easily the biggest game of the group.
Absolutely.
We are playing Ivory Coast tomorrow. Senegal is playing Ghana. Ghana already out.
Yeah.
Morocco are playing Madagascar. Seychelles are playing Egypt. So our eyes on Ivory Coast. Remember, they beat us at the Copa Lagos. The only team to have beaten Nigeria at Copa Lagos are the Ivorians. They won it. And then a chance for us to, I don't want to say get a pound of flesh, but then to show that their victory was a fluke.
Yeah,
we play to top the group as well.
Yeah, I think even the coach said it himself that this is the best preparation they've had in the history of beach soccer in this country, and it's reflecting on the outcome, the results of the 2 games they have played. We just hope that they replicate that same form against Cote d'Ivoire tomorrow, so that they can get to the final and obviously possibly win the championship. But so far so good for the team. We need to commend them. These players, some club players, they've been shuttling between their clubs and playing for the national team. So I think we need to give them much more than they are getting at the moment.
All right, so that's some good news for the Super Eagles. We wish them the best of luck, and we hope that they won't rest on their horse. Let them take out Cote d'Ivoire tomorrow. They top the group, and they meet a weaker team from Group B. But it's very dicey now, because even Senegal, that we're all expecting, will top the other group, and looking like the team that could finish 2nd. So it's a lot tougher, really, this time around. But let's go quickly to athletics now and talk about the 2015 Okpekpe Road Race. It's a bronze label event from the IAAF. It's getting better year after year. And Onye, we have been told that about 3,000 athletes, local and international, are going to be participating on the 10-kilometer Okpekpe Road Race in 2015. Good money to be won. Yeah,
a lot of money at stake, and I think the participation this year is massive. 3,000 athletes is not a mean feat. It shows that the whole of Okpekpe will be agog for this tournament, and it's also going to affect the economic fortunes of that town in Edo State. Like you said, the tournament keeps improving every year, and most of us have also advocated that as the tournament improves, it should also impact positively on long distance races,
and long road races in Nigeria.
In Nigeria, we begin to tap on the fortunes of this tournament, make sure that we get enough athletes to participate. It's not just after every edition we go to sleep and wait for the next edition. I think after this edition, the AFN and some technocrats in this sport should come together look at some of the athletes that have done well.
Of 3 editions.
You know, try to invest in them so that we don't continue to fritter money away to foreigners. You know, it's so disheartening that they come from Ethiopia, West Africa, and take our money away. You know, so if we have athletes who are improving, maybe one day we'll get there.
The Nigerian will get there. No. All right. Even the Obudu Mountain race, there's a particular category for Nigerians, and they usually come in from 10th position. You know, but I'm sure
they call them
the best Nigerian finishers. All right. But I'm sure the road race very soon a Nigerian, an indigenous, son of the soil, somebody who is used to the terrain, one day, very soon, will begin to win all that prize money at stake. The road race for 2015 will be taking place on the 16th of May. So note that date in your diary and just note it, and let's see what happens at the end of the day. Let me spend a few moments to read some of your comments on Twitter. But before we do that, let me just update you around the games currently going on in the UEFA Champions League and tell you that the game between Paris Saint-Germain and Barcelona has produced 4 goals now, and it is Paris Saint-Germain 1, Barcelona 3. Neymar with the first goal for Barcelona, Luis Suarez with the other 2 goals for Barcelona, and it was 3-0 before Paris Saint-Germain were able to produce 1 goal. So it's 1-3 to Barcelona away from home. And that's the same result in the other game, but this time it is the home team, FC Porto, that are 3-1 up over Bayern Munich. So both games in the UEFA Champions League tonight have produced 4 goals, 3 to the home team in the game between FC Porto and Bayern Munich, 3 to the away team in the game between Paris Saint-Germain and Barcelona. Interesting. All right, we'll update you, and we have 83 minutes of football played at both venues. So we still have some more time for more goals to be scored, more drama around the UEFA Champions League. Let me spend some time to read a few of your comments on Twitter before we go on a break. And this one says, kudos to the Super Sand Eagles. They're making us proud. Is sure that they will go all the way to win the Beach Soccer Championship. Anthony Ade, who is watching us from the United Kingdom, says he's watching us on Sky 575. Yeah, channels is live in the United Kingdom on Sky, and it's 575. And it says, Sisi, confirm the friendlies lined up for the Falcons. Sisi doesn't know just yet. She knows they're going to play New Zealand or playing Canada, but doesn't know when and where those games will be played. But maybe, when next are you coming on the show?
Next week Wednesday.
Next week Wednesday. By that time,
maybe before that time,
you should have gotten confirmation for us of the other games that we'll play. It says you should also tell us about the dark horses, players that will shine at the World Cup. I'm sure you'll do that for us going forward. Our good friend Endera Sogbemudia, supporter of Warri Wolves, who always watches us all the time, says he's happy Ogene Karo Etebo has rejoined Warri Wolves from the National 3 team, and is sure that his presence will bring plenty of goals for Warri Wolves against the team from Congo. We'll talk about that later on when Dumnodi comes in, because yesterday Warri Wolves were complaining, lack of funds.
They're always complaining.
Yeah?
They're always complaining.
There's usually no funds.
There's always lack of funds.
No funds. They went to Burkina Faso and they won. No funds.
They won second leg.
No funds. Now they will get to the group stage.
Then there should be no funds. All right, but we'll look to it. Dumnodi Okonta is going to come in later on. Amusa Ganiu Ojo at Gabi23_Ojo says he's watching us from Akure. Kudos to you guys. I'm enjoying sports tonight. Thank you for that. Nuruddin Oshodi says he says we should ask why the NFF didn't visit the girls. We explained to you.
General elections
was the next day, yes. And a lot of them had roles to play in returning their states. You know what I mean? So they had to leave the girls, and they knew the girls were going to do the job anyway. So they left for some other things. All right. Okay. We'll stop the twist there for a while. Go on a quick break. When we return, we'll allow Pretty CC to take a break. Dumnodi Okonta will be joining us. We'll be talking Warri Wolves. We'll be talking domestic football. We'll be talking about the Nigeria National League. They had the Congress in Abuja today, and Dumnodi will be giving us all the lowdown, all we need to know around the Nigerian National League on Sports Tonight. Join us again.